Hey y'all, welcome back to the homestead. I got off of work a little bit early today, so I thought I'd take y'all around with us while we did our chicken chores, give you an update on the garden. Before I do that, please let me remind y'all to go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell if you're already subscribed. We really would like to grow this channel, y'all, so if y'all could help out, that would be great. Thank you to all of y'all who have already subscribed, and let's get going on these chores. Time's wasting. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to head on over to the compost pile and dump our compost. We really need more green in this thing, so I think Blake's wanting to cut the grass with the push mower back here so we can get some of the green clippings. But I'm going to add some tea and some coffee grounds and some food scraps to hopefully help that a little along. Chickens get in this thing and they just go to town, so we don't get a lot of the green stuff. I do have some biscuits for the chickens, so we're going to do that next. Alright, so our compost pile is really just mainly greens at the moment, or browns at the moment, but we add all that we can to it. That's all, folks. So now that we've done that, let's head on over to the chickens. I know a lot of homesteaders are able to free range their chickens all day long, but we just aren't. We have to keep them in the coop. But these ladies are always ready to get out at the end of the day. I let them out as much as possible. I got presents for y'all. Move, Hank. Here, chicks. Hank, this is not for you. Hank, no. Hank thinks he's a chicken too. Leftover biscuits from dinner last night. Hank! No. Get on. Get on. Come on, ladies. There you go. Hank is not a chicken dog, as much as he thinks he might be. He is not. How's it going, ladies? Now we're going to let out our bougie chicks. They have recently just started laying. I was hoping that they would integrate with the other flock by letting them out at the same time. Y'all gonna come on out? But they still get picked on. I don't know what I forgot to get. I forgot to get the daggone mag basket. Go all the way back up. While I'm walking in, my Moran eggs didn't lay the color I wanted them to lay. They're Moran mixes, so it was a chance that we took. But one of them started laying the other day, or last week, and it's just a plain old brown color. Nothing special about it. Fudge. It's alright. That's alright. Alright, let's go back and get the basket. Because I can't carry these eggs by myself. So like I was saying, normally this is a chore that the kids do. So I'm going to let him do that. The kids alternate the days because they really do like collecting the eggs. It's a surprise every day. You see what we got. Checking the Morans first. Did they come out? Oh look, they did come out, finally. Did we get one? Yeah. There's your little baby thing. Well, get it. Okay. He's supposed to have put on his what? Boots. Yeah, forgot to do that, didn't we? So we don't track stuff inside. Let's see what we got in the main coop. Y'all don't go out there. Come on now. What do we got in the main coop? Nothing in here. Got a lot of eggs in here.
Okay, so
got a lot of eggs over there. So it's 1 over here, 2, 4. How many is that? 5?
This is 6.
6 total?
Yeah, 6 total.
7.
10, 11, and 12.
So how many did we get today?
We got 12 eggs.
So how much is that?
11 in here and 1 in there.
You mean a dozen?
A dozen, yeah. That's what I meant.
Oh, okay. That's what you meant.
It's kind of harder to do this. Did you add something to this?
No. So this is part of the update that I was going to give y'all. See how the chickens still are getting in the garden? Just hopped right on out.
Where's the electric fence?
Say that again?
Where's the electric fence?
Electric fence. That is something that we purchased, and I'll update y'all on it here in a second. What are you making all that noise for? Did you lose your flock?
I think it's over there.
That's Red. She's very dramatic. Before I forget, the electric fence. Remember I said something about the electric fence? We got power wire instead of the ribbon. It was cheaper. Blake had an aha moment one night, and he's like, wait a second. We don't have to spend that much money. We can get the poly wire instead of the poly ribbon. Well, how much is that going to cost? Well, he told me about $100. I said, well, I got $100 in the jar from selling chicken eggs. And we were saving it for something for the homestead, so let's go ahead and use that. So we're going to have an electric fence. Now we just got to find the time to put it up. So part of Jackson's chores is to help me move the meat chickens every day. Takes the screw off for me. All right, ready? I lift. He puts the wheel on. We go around the other side. Come on, kid.
This one always gives me trouble.
There we go. Alright, groceries. Here we go. Oh, I'm going back this way. Well, get to going. Get to going. Alright, now we're going to make a turn. Y'all coming with me? Back y'all up just a little bit. Well, get out from underneath it. Alright, I think we're in a good spot. Okay. They're eating the grass. That's what we want them to do. They need some water, so we're about to water them. But they're very happily eating grass, foraging. Happy, healthy birds. Oh, look at that one. That one's getting down on the grass right there. Say hello.
Hello, friend.
Y'all are getting so fat, y'all are just laying down eating the grass, ain't you? Sorry. Didn't mean to spray you. I was trying to spray the dog. Got some fresh water in here. And they're drinking. We love that fresh grass, don't we, guys? Or girls? Don't we, groceries? Sure do. We don't like Hank, though. Hank, what you gotta mess with the chickens, huh? What you gotta mess with the chickens about? I don't know. I'm Hank. I just like to mess with chickens. They're fun to watch them fly. We have progress, y'all. Our lima beans are coming up.
And the green beans.
All the way down. Yep. Jackson wants me to show you the green beans. Oh, I gotta get in. So we got the green beans coming up. There it is.
No squash yet.
Not all of them have come up yet, but we got a good many coming up. The one thing we did not do this year that we normally do was rake the garden before we planted. I was in such a rush to get things down to the ground that I was just like, we gotta get them in the ground, we gotta get them in the ground, we gotta get them in the ground, we gotta get them in the ground. So.
These birds on.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's because they saw you coming.
Look, they're best friends.
Well, so we didn't rake, and you can tell. So just checked, we don't have any squash coming up. We're getting new green growth on the tomatoes, which is good.
Look at the peppers.
That means they're survived the transplant. Green growth, green growth. Our peppers did not survive the move. But to be honest with you, they weren't doing so hot indoors anyway. None of them were. The jalapenos, the serranos, the bell, none of them were doing really hot anyway.
Except for no.
Yeah, but we're still not sure about the okra. Pretty sure Blake's gonna go through and plant okra again, but by seed outdoor this time, because that's what we did last year and we had great success with this. So we had to go to the Big Orange store and buy some peppers, which is just something we had to do. I got a purple bell pepper though. Never seen one of those before. We'll see how that works out. Oh, crack, we gotta get the chickens some feed. Let's go do that. We're giving the birds, I don't know, Blake's done the calculations. All I know is that it's a gallon scoop twice per day. But we want them to forage, so we don't want to give them too terribly much. So I gave them, they had a gallon scoop this morning. Supposed to get a gallon scoop this afternoon. But they're foraging happily on fresh grass. So I think I'm going to hold off for a couple hours before I give it to them. It's still early in the afternoon. And then I'm going to give it to them. We have to rethink our feeding method. I'll show you. But they can't. The cat got out. He's not a barn kitty cat. He could not survive outside. We're gonna have to do something different for the feeding system because basically there's not enough room around it and they're fighting each other. We noticed a scratch down one side of them and we know it wasn't from a varmint because varmint, when's the last time you heard somebody use that word? It's in the bathroom. My bathroom. It's in our bathroom. Because none of the netting has any kind of anything on it. There's no blood anywhere or anything like that. So we think it's from them fighting over the feed, like they're jumping over each other to try to get the feed because it's a round feeder. And even though it's a big round feeder, there's not enough room for all the birds. So I think Blake's gonna cut a PVC pipe in two and suspend it maybe from inside the feeder. I don't know. He gets these ideas in his brain and then he executes them and I'm like, hey, that was a great idea. Awesome. So he's the thinker. I'm the hired help. so we're at least gonna go and fill up the feeder while I'm thinking about it, so that Jackson can learn exactly how much to do. And then I'm gonna let y'all go because I gotta cut this 3 acres. At least gotta cut the front yard. We don't get to do a lot in the front yard because it's on a huge main road, like a 3-lane road. So we can't put a lot out there, so I just gotta cut it. What are you doing? Are you in the meat bird thing? So because the price of those expensive food drums are like $25 or $30, and we're not, you know, East Cobb rich like that, we went and got trash cans from Wally World. This one's for our hens. What's that one, Jackson?
Meat bird.
Meat bird. That's where he went. That's scratch grains. That's crushed oyster shells. These are 20-gallon ones because we couldn't find the 32-gallon ones. These, I don't know what these are.
20 gallons.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
20 gallons right there.
Oh, so those are 20-gallon ones. What are those?
These are 30, I think.
30-gallon ones?
Yeah, I think.
And then we wanted the 32-gallon ones, but we couldn't find it. And this is our chicken chaos right here.
Chicken chaos.
This is chicken chaos. Fill that scoop all the way up. As much as you can. So 1 gallon of these is however much Blake said to put, like 6.5 something. He measured it. He got a scale and everything so that we can weigh the meat birds when we harvest them, so that we can weigh feed. Because he's done all the calculations. He's read online how much he's supposed to do. He's watched all of Joel Salatin's videos on that stuff, or the people who videotape Joel Salatin. I don't know what he's done. He's done his research, and he said to use 1 gallon morning and night. So that's what we're doing. So I'm going to make an executive call here. That's not quite full 1 gallon, and here's why. I noticed that the meat birds had not quite finished the amount of food that I had given them this morning. So I'm going to give them a little bit less because we want them to forage. We want them to feed on the grass. So they are grass-fed meat chickens. So we want them to eat more of the grass, and we want to do the food. All right, so let's go put this in the container, and I'll show you the container. Come on now, puppers. You're all wet. Yeah, you're all wet. Go back, pup.
Back.
We got a mess going on back here. All right. Let's not let them see it so they don't get all excited about it. Let's just go on over here to the table. Here, hand me that.
There you go.
Go fetch the meat bird thing. Feeder, whatever it's called. Go. Slide's gonna have chicken poop on the bottom of it now. My bad. There's Hercules, our fake owl. Oh, see, they saw that meat bird feeder and they got all excited. See how they all came to one side? Yep. All right, so this is our feeder, and this is what we're gonna have to rethink here. Hank, no.
No.
He loves this stuff. Well, see, there's still some in there. Still a decent bit in there. So this doesn't fill it up a whole bunch. But I want them to eat grass. Last thing before I let y'all go, I got me some marigolds. And they're supposed to keep fleas away. Supposed to attract things. They're supposed to get bushy, so chickens like them. I'm gonna plant them around that stump right there. I'm gonna plant them on that stump over there. Alright guys, that's about it for our chicken chores in the afternoon. They go pretty quickly. It only takes me about 5 or 10 minutes every day. I got good help. His little sister Georgia helps too. She collects the eggs. She can't really lift the chicken tractor yet. She's not quite big enough for that. But her next job right now, she's going to come out here and be the garden protector because Mama's got to cut the grass. And we can't let the chickens in the garden. They're going to ruin my fresh plants. So Georgia's going to come sit out here and she's going to protect the gardens from the chickens. She's going to chase them off. If you have any questions, comments, please comment. Please like, please subscribe, y'all. We really appreciate it. Sorry, Hank's messing with the chickens again. And we'll see y'all later.